Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Shuffle Podcast, episode 228. I'm Joe,
I'm Kira.
and we're joined today by a long-awaited guest, Tessa. Hi, Tessa.
Hello,
How's it
it going? Good, how are you?
We're here. We made it. Some of us more on time than others,
Oh,
but I live here, so
been
it's
ready.
natural that I'm on time to my own house.
Yeah, it's fine.
But I had a good reason for being late.
We'll get to
We'll
that.
get to that. But I had a good reason.
As we always do. Actually, Tessa, before we even get to the interview.
Who the hell are you?
Yeah, well, before we even get to that, I said long way to guess. I've been asking Tessa for what, 2 years now to be on the podcast?
Yeah, you've been begging me for 2 years. But
Go ahead.
Hold on. I would say no because I never listened to podcasts until like this past year, so I didn't know what the heck it was. And now I listen to Crime Junkie and crime podcasts, so I kind of have an understanding of how they go a little bit. But now that I know, I'm like, and then Kira kind of made me want to do it too.
So Kira joins the podcast a few weeks ago, and Tessa reaches out to me and goes, "Can I be on the podcast March 28th?" And I'm like, well, "I've been asking you for 2 years, and the day Kira joins, you want to do it?"
Yes.
Woo!
So, it's fine, I suppose, but we are happy to have you, Tessa. Welcome to the podcast.
Thank you so much.
Heck yeah.
Now, before we get into the interview, do you want to try and come up with 3 things that people should know about you? Or do you want me to do 2 truths and a lie about you?
And then I'll get
I think it's fun to do the second one.
Second one. Okay, so 3 things about Tessa. Tessa has, I don't know if she still does, but she had a very large Squishmallow collection.
Okay.
She is probably one of the biggest fans of Ariana Grande I've ever met.
Mm-hmm.
And not many people know this about her, but she was actually on Teen Mom back when she was a teenager.
That's the lie. That's so easy.
That was so dumb.
So dumb.
Try again.
Nope,
I forgot we were doing 2 truths and a lie, and I was gonna be like, oh yeah, I have a Squishmallow.
Do you still have all the Squishmallows?
I sold a lot of them when I moved, but I have like 10.
10.
I had like 30 before.
How much? Go ahead.
I have a lot of Squishmallows.
Speak up already.
I have a lot of Squishmallows.
Say it proud.
How much money would you say you collectively spent on 30? Because they were popular back when you were collecting them.
Yeah.
And so they were going at full price. Now they're like what, $5?
Well, no, it depends on the size. So they have like little itty bitty ones, and then like 5-inch, 8-inch, 12-inch. And I forget what the
size.
Huh?
You have a size preference?
I like the 12-inch.
Yeah. You
would.
Bigger the better.
Oh my god. But yeah, I don't know. I think these would usually go for like $12. I guess 10, $12. I guess so. I don't know. I haven't really bought any in a while. But yeah, I spent a lot of money. But that was also during COVID. That's when I started collecting them, because that was the only fun thing to do, was to go out and try to find them. And that was when we were getting a lot of money from the government. So it's fine.
The good old days.
The good old days.
Good old days. Wish I could not work.
Same.
Tessa, do you want one of the 4 regular questions, or do you want another random question from one of us?
I don't care. Is this lighting hitting me? Oh my gosh. Do you see it on my face?
I see it, yeah.
Is it gonna bother you?
It won't bother me. Doesn't bother you.
Okay, here we go.
All right. Go ahead. You can ask one that you have, or one of the 4. These top 4 ones.
Yeah. What is your biggest fear? That's one on here.
Oh boy. I really hate tight spaces. It freaks me out to be like, I don't know. I've been in a lot of places where I've had to be like traveling cave areas. Being in a cave really freaks me out, because you can't really breathe as much as you normally would. But also, what if something happens and then you get stuck and then you can't move? That's really scary.
Where have you been in a cave?
Belize.
We just talked about this like 2 episodes ago.
Yeah. Did you go to? Was it like,
The ATM caves?
I forget what it was called. But I felt like I couldn't breathe in there. Like it was an underground cave. Oh my God. And did you go on rafts and stuff?
No, we didn't have rafts. We just swam.
Oh my God. The water's so
It
cold.
was freezing. Yeah. Pretty brutal.
That's also really terrifying.
Swimming in a cave?
Just two girls who've been to Belize.
Yeah, just two girlies.
Please.
Oh my gosh. Did you go to the zoo?
No. I begged my mom to. Instead, we went canoeing, and I told the whole story on the last one, but we went canoeing to
Oh.
some butterfly house that we only spent like 15 minutes at.
Oh. Did you see any wild tapers?
No.
Tessa loves
I
tapers.
I
texted
love a
you
taper.
picture of like the crossing sign, and I was like, I thought of you.
Mm-hmm. I got a shirt from the zoo that has the taper crossing sign on it.
Like that's one of the 3 things that people should know about you.
Why didn't you?
I was
know?
gonna say that.
I
Yeah,
forgot it until just now.
that's my Instagram handle. Taper Tessa.
For Tessa. Well, we'll get to that later too.
Oh, okay, sorry.
You get to shout yourself out again. Maybe
Oh,
not.
yeah.
Your turn.
Okay, I'll go with one of the 4. If you were stranded on an island for a year, you're guaranteed to get rescued, excuse me, and you have food and water provided for you. What 3 things would you bring on an island with you?
I'm guaranteed food and water.
Yeah, you're guaranteed food and water. I mean,
Can't
they're
get
not like
lost.
they're not putting out like a fucking
A
buffet
buffet.
for you every night. It's
Yeah.
not a you're by yourself. You got to get your own food, and there is water. But yeah, what 3 things are you bringing with you?
Oh my gosh. My cats.
Oh.
Okay, you have 2, but I'll count it as 1 item.
Yeah, they're one.
They're a
They
package
come
deal.
together.
Package deal.
Yeah, I bought them together, or I adopted them together, whatever.
You birthed them together. They were twins.
No, but
She's like,
basically. um, skincare items.
Kind of stretching it there with items, but
Face wash, maybe.
yeah, at least face wash.
Yeah.
Although the salt water might do wonders for you.
oh, the salt water
Maybe.
does wonders for my skin. Every time.
Yeah. That's true. Okay, maybe not. Okay, never mind on that one.
Scratch it.
Scratch it. Oh my gosh, this is such a hard question.
I know.
I'm like looking around. I don't know. A pillow.
That's
a good one.
I think that's been given to us twice.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You might be the 3rd, or you might be the 2nd. I can't remember exactly, but that's like otherwise you're sleeping on fucking rocks.
Right. Yeah, and I can't sleep flat because I get vertigo really easily if my head isn't in a. This is my pillow. Hold on. It's a pillow cube.
Wait, is it like brand name pillow cube?
Yeah.
Is it nice?
Yeah. It keeps your neck like from underextending or overextending when you sleep.
Yeah.
Because I have spinal problems.
Yeah, you got big old back issues.
Oh yeah. Okay, so yeah, my pillow cube would come with.
So you're bringing cats, pillow cube.
Oh my
It's
god.
like so pretentious of you.
Oh my god. This is such a hard question. What's the last thing?
Well, that's up to you.
I want to be basic and say my phone.
You
But-
could. That's what Kira said. It's also one of the most common answers.
I don't want to say that.
And then my common response to that is, what happens when your battery dies?
And then how are you going to charge it?
Now she's frozen.
Oh
And she's
no.
frozen. Let it go.
She's back.
Hello? My battery didn't die. What was your response?
I said, what happens when your battery dies on your phone?
Oh, sorry, my thing was lagging. True. Okay, so no phone. I don't know. My Stanley. So I can always
Period.
carry water with me.
Yeah, I guess that's smart too. So you're not always going to the waterfall and just
But you're guaranteed water. But anyway, you can take it with you all the time.
Valid.
And I
don't
drink more water
remember
this way.
what my 3 things originally were. But the more I've thought about it, the more I'm like, I'd bring like a grill.
Mm,
I'm not, otherwise I'm just eating raw whatever I catch.
that's
I thought you
true.
were guaranteed food.
But yeah, you're
Yeah,
you guaranteed?
you are.
What
That means you're guaranteed to
guaranteed?
find. You're not gonna find a pizza. You're gonna find animals that you can eat, fish that you can catch.
oh,
Oh, see, that's not what I
okay.
took as that whenever you said food is guaranteed.
That changes
was like
things a little bit.
parachutes dropping it.
Oh no,
Like,
no.
I'm
The
okay.
natural elements. There is something there for you to eat. You just have
Well,
to find it.
dang.
There's fruit there
Okay.
for you to pick.
See, I feel like you have to like elaborate on these things.
Okay, right. If I
Like,
have to
Yeah.
elaborate, the question is far too long. I said food's provided. Doesn't matter how it's provided. There's food you can eat.
Okay, but how am I gonna?
If
cook
you go
the food?
if you go on an all coconut diet, then you go on an all coconut diet.
I'll survive.
Kira, I was with you. I thought the same thing. Like I was being given food every day.
Yeah,
Okay,
but
then
you're
that changes my answer.
What are you gonna bring?
Popcorn, because this is my life. But oh no, you can't make
I
it.
have a popcorn
Suddenly-
addiction.
Suddenly, you need a
too.
microwave. Well, you have a you'd have
Oh
like
yeah,
a
fire.
fire.
Yeah.
Pop, 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 pop.
So just bring some
Yeah.
Jiffy Pop. A
Yeah.
year-long supply of Jiffy Pops.
Did you hear somebody back there say, "I love Jiffy
Yeah.
Pop"?
I'm wondering what that was.
Anyways,
Oh my god.
you're up with the next question.
Oh, I have my own question.
Go for it.
If you had to pick an animal to be, what kind of animal would you be?
A tapir, obviously.
Well, I figured that would be the answer, but I figured she could tell us and explain it to us.
I don't know if I would be a tapir. They are so cute just because their noses bounce, and that's really cute. But I think I'd like to be something in the water, probably, or maybe something that flies.
I'm too afraid of heights to be something that flies.
Me too. I could do the water.
Yeah, maybe like
I could see you being like an eel.
okay.
What?
What does that even mean? Do I give off eel energy?
Yeah, you give off big eel vibes.
Like the ones
Okay.
from The Little Mermaid.
Oh God, please no. I don't know. A seahorse.
Oh,
I love seahorses. They're so cutie.
They're cute.
They just kind of vibe.
And the males are the ones that give birth, so
true. I was
Heck
about to say
yeah.
that. I just didn't know if I was gonna bring that in. I just be like, you know that male seahorses.
you wouldn't have to worry about it.
Yeah.
True. I thought
Uh,
they just carried their babies, not gave birth to them. Like the females gave birth and then the males are like, "Oh, come here." Maybe I'm just.
so the females like give birth, but they're like fucking like grains of sand,
Oh.
and then
Yes.
the male holds them in like a
Mm.
little pouch, like a kangaroo. They're the
Okay.
kangaroos of the ocean.
Gotcha, gotcha.
And then the male actually gives birth when they're like bigger. By bigger I mean they're the size of like 5 grains of sand.
Like my little pinky nail.
Yeah,
Have you ever seen a pregnant seahorse?
I have.
I think they had some of them at Epcot for a little bit.
They're so
It's really quiet.
chunky. I just want to
They had
squeeze
some
them.
at Epcot. Sorry.
We can hear you. You're just quiet in general.
Sorry.
I think I've seen them at Epcot as well. But I just want to squeeze their bellies and see if the babies come out.
Yeah.
It just looks hard. Like,
Like popping a pimple.
yeah. Or hold on, never mind.
No, go ahead.
Actually, Joe, you might know. I forget what these things were called, and you might have been the person I was talking about it with. What are they? They're like these green things back home that were like, they look like little green beans, but not really. And you would squeeze them, and then
Edamame?
they would then twist up. You'd like squeeze it, and then it would like break, but it would like twist. I don't know what the
back
heck
home. What does back home mean?
up north.
Oh, um,
They were like weeds they were like we would just call them poppers, and you would like squeeze it, and then they would just twist and break, and it was the coolest thing in the world.
I don't think I know what you're
What
talking
weird shit do you guys have up north?
I don't know.
like this
Never
rings a
mind.
bell. The only plant or like weed that I can think of that would curl up is if you take a dandelion stem and you like split it slightly and then put it in water, it like makes a curly Q.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. You
No,
ever do that
that's
before?
not it.
Nope.
You would never split dandelion stems in half and then put them in the pool and watch them go whoop.
Whoop.
I didn't know that they did that.
Oh yeah, they find a dandelion and put it in some water and it
Okay.
instantly.
Will do. I just would blow them and it.
Yeah.
And then after you're done with that, you take the stem, you split it in half, put it in water, and it goes.
I think I just ripped them apart. I'm a psychopath.
God. Anyways,
I
next
do that too.
question. I'm also gonna skip over the 4 questions. I have another random one. How many state capitals do you think you could name?
Oh my God.
I could name like one.
Um, let's try.
You got it. I believe in you.
Wait. What is Florida? We live in Florida. Is it Tallahassee?
Yeah,
Okay.
you got it.
Okay, there's one.
Only 49 more to
Pennsylvania.
go.
What'd you say?
Pennsylvania is Harrisburg.
Okay.
New York. Skip.
Okay.
Next.
Oh gosh. Texas, is it Austin? Dallas?
I
I'm
think
gonna.
I think it's Austin.
I think it's Austin also. Wait, I'm just gonna. State capitals.
I think you're right about Austin.
I think it's not, but you could be very right.
They got
Right.
a lot of.
It is Austin. It is Austin.
Oh, sweet.
Slay.
Okay.
So you got
New
3 so
York.
far.
New York's gonna bother me. Ohio,
I would never-
Columbus.
Of course you wouldn't guess that.
Ohio, what?
Columbus,
Yeah.
Georgia.
It bothers me that you also don't know this many state capitals that you have to keep looking down at your phone.
Do you know all of them?
I don't know all of them, but I know probably half easily.
What's North Dakota?
Ooh, North Dakota, I don't know.
I would never guess
I know
that.
South Dakota.
There you go.
What's South Dakota?
That's what's going. I can't impede in her.
Sorry. Do you know what South Dakota says, Tessa?
No.
Then answer it.
Isn't it like Pierre?
What the heck? How did you know
Pierre.
I used to take these tests in school. Like we would come into class and we would sit down and there'd be a list of the states and you'd have to list their capitals, or there'd be a list of
Yeah.
capitals, you have to list the state that goes with it. Sorry,
I
Northern
did that-
education was better than fucking Florida.
That was like 5th grade. I remember that was
yeah,
I
like
was
that's
homeschooled in
exactly-
5th grade.
That's exactly what it
why.
was 5th grade.
That's why I was homeschooled.
That makes so much sense. You give
You-
off I was homeschooled vibes.
Were you homeschooled your whole life?
Yeah, but you give off the vibe of I was
I was
homeschooled.
for like, I feel like
Everything I've ever wondered about you makes so much sense
fifth,
now.
and 4th and 5th grade, I think I was homeschooled.
Those are crucial years in school.
Yeah, and then 7th, 8th, and part of 9th grade, I was homeschooled.
Oh wow.
No, 8th and 9th. Sorry, not
Crucial.
7th.
Crucial years.
Yeah, they were, and I like.
Now you don't know the state capitals because of it.
Yeah, thanks, mom.
Oh, whatever will you do?
Yeah, North Dakota I couldn't name ever, but South Dakota I knew that one.
Yeah, so I was indeed homeschooled for a few years.
Yeah. Anyways, Tessa, back to you.
I could probably go a couple more, but we don't have to
So you
keep
think,
testing my
like,
knowledge.
What are you thinking, like 5 out of 50?
How many did I get? Yeah. I would say like 7 or 8.
Okay.
Maybe 9.
Do you know Montana?
Do you know Tennessee? That's an easy one.
Nashville.
There you
No?
go.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
I thought your eyes looked like it was
Oh, yeah.
not correct. I was like,
yeah, you got it.
no.
Virginia.
Yeah. Richmond.
What about Montana?
She said, I don't know.
Is
that
it an easy one?
No.
No.
I don't know that I could name another city in Montana besides the capital, though.
I've been to Montana,
Then you should know the capital.
but it was only like a sliver of it.
Oh.
No, I don't know it.
Helena.
Oh, Helena.
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 What's California?
Sacramento.
Ah, I could have got that.
Arkansas.
Oh, I don't know that one.
I know that one.
Kansas?
Arkansas.
Arkansas.
Oh.
I said Kansas.
Arkansas.
It was really hard for me to say Arkansas after you said Arkansas. She said Kansas. I
What-
was like, no, Arkansas.
Arkansas.
What is it? I forget that one.
Little Rock.
Oh,
I
Oh.
know that because I've been there.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, I think if somebody like just asked me like the different states, I could name it a lot easier.
just trying to come up with
Right.
them on the spot is
Be like,
Yeah.
what states are there?
yeah.
Right.
Suddenly I don't
Like,
remember
I don't
50
know any states.
Correct. Yeah, I
You
feel
think
the
you can
same.
name all 50 states, Tessa? I'm not
Yeah.
asking you to, but do you think you could?
Yeah.
I'm willing to bet you'd forget one.
No, I wouldn't.
Okay,
Okay.
go
Okay.
sing the song.
Oh, I don't know that one.
I
I,
know
don't know that
this
song.
I didn't learn it either, technically. I was homeschooled.
Do you
But I
know
would
the
just
song?
count and then I would figure it
I
out.
just know it starts Alabama, Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas,
I was gonna say
California,
if you know the song, it means you learned the song.
Connecticut. No, I think I just heard it over and over again.
Yeah, that's called learning something.
That
That is
You should actively
doing
go.
something over and over and over again until you know it. That's learning. That is the definition of learning.
So
Good
I learned,
job.
Yeah, there you go.
I learned it. Yeah,
Did you
Only
say
thing
you're
Good
cold?
job.
I was cold, but
Okay.
now I'm not.
My back is sweating.
It's because you're nervous.
Why are you nervous?
It's not
Because I was like, do I know the capitals now?
Oh.
Oh my god.
Next question to you.
But little
We still haven't done those last two.
I don't think I know the last. I mean, I kind of do.
Go with the second last one then.
Your biggest pet peeve.
Joe.
I'm just like thinking about things that you do, Joe, that just like, because you really know how to get under my skin.
I do. It's a special talent of mine.
It's like the most annoying thing. Pet peeve. When people chew with their mouth open.
Oh,
I think that was mine.
that's also mine.
That was,
Kira, are we twins? What's
I think
happening?
we're the same person, actually.
Hold up the Stanleys again. Yeah, that's a good. Listen. There's a lot of peeves out there,
Mhm.
but nothing gets me riled up like somebody fucking chewing. Honestly, you don't even have to chew with your mouth open. If you're just like a loud, obnoxious chewer in general,
Oh,
it drives
yeah.
me. Oh,
It's funny
if your
because
jaw pops while you're chewing, I want to punch you in the face.
ew,
My
whose
jaw just
jaw
pops.
pops? What do you mean?
So like, I did not hear anything.
It's on this side. That's probably
You can hear people's
Yeah, I
jaw
wouldn't be able to
pop.
hear that while you're chewing though.
I don't chew with my mouth that wide open. I'm not like
One of I had an ex-girlfriend who, when she chewed, her jaw would like pop just loud enough for me to hear it, and it was like,
Ew.
ugh. And of course,
I've
like, I'm not gonna
never.
say anything. I was dating her at the time, but I did say something. Who am I kidding?
I was like, what do
"No,
you
I-
mean?
Keep your mouth shut about that.
it's
I
something
think you'd be
about
like,
it.
just stop.
I'd have to walk away sometimes.
Ugh. Ew. I don't like that at all.
Somebody,
That freaks me out.
who was it recently? It was Tyler, my roommate. I don't know if he's still out in the kitchen right now, and he might hear this. I don't really care, but he was chewing like right over my shoulder recently. I think when I got this new webcam, I set it up and he was eating his food. He was chewing right over my shoulder. I was like,
And you're
I'm
like-
gonna knock a bitch out. I swear to God.
Back up.
Yeah, his
Your
mouth
loud
closed too,
mouth.
but he was just just got a loud jaw.
It's that singing jaw.
Yeah, but no, chewing with the mouth open is
Wild.
It's funny because, like, if you were to talk to my parents, they would be like, that's really funny of you to say, because they would always tell me to close my mouth, like, growing up. Because
yeah.
I was that person.
You
But
were
I
the
wouldn't
open mouth
ever
chewer.
know.
That's probably how it developed, though, because your parents were always like, "Hey, close your mouth." when
I
you're chewing."
guarantee that's how mine started.
Yep.
I used to chew with my mouth open all the time.
Same.
My dad would scream at me, and then it turned into me yelling at my brother.
Yeah.
Mm.
And Dave still chews with his mouth open. His excuse is, I can't breathe. I go, then take a smaller bite. Like,
What do you mean you can't breathe?
Breathe
Breathe through
through
your
your
nose.
well, I don't know. He's got fucking like a deviated septum or something.
Oh, that'll do it.
But yeah, I think he's taken a massive bite, so he just holds his breath the whole time.
I can't
I
imagine
hate
not
that.
breathing while
Yeah,
eating.
I'm always breathing.
I hope we're always breathing.
I am always breathing.
Good job.
I'm so proud of you.
I will say though, like you take a big bite of something sometimes, like you have a burger, and you're like, just not you, just in general,
Oh.
like you.
I thought you were talking about something that I
No,
did one time. and
Like
I
if
was
you take a big bite of a burger, you like can't breathe while you're chewing.
Please make that noise a little bit closer to that.
The mic caught it. Don't worry.
Oh my
God.
God.
Anyways, Tessa, the last question we have for you is,
Mhm.
would you rather fight a deer or a goose? Now, let me give you some context.
Yeah,
So you
please.
have the whole situation.
Okay.
Let's say you're just walking down the path, and on one side there's a deer, on the other side there's a goose. Both of them want to fight you. Neither of them will run away. So you have to choose one. Are you fighting the deer or are you fighting the goose?
I think you should specify if the deer has antlers or not.
That
Yeah.
is entirely up to the person answering.
Answering.
Okay, deal.
I think most people have answered it as if the deer has had antlers,
Okay,
just to give you some more context.
deal.
I have to fight one of them.
You do have to pick one. You can't just lay down and die.
I feel like a goose because
I feel like a goose.
I feel like a goose. Yeah, is that not the obvious answer?
See,
Yeah,
that's what we think.
that's what I think.
It's actually
Because-
really nice. Can I just say how nice it is to have a co-host on the podcast who agrees with me on this answer? Because Dave never did. Dave wanted
What
to
does
fight
he
the deer.
say?
And actually,
Why?
when we did our 100th episode, we had all of our previous guests who had been on the first 99 episodes. We had all of them back on for the 100th episode.
All at once?
No. They
Oh.
had like 5-minute increments. And we asked that question to every single person. So that way, if we had missed anybody previously, we could get them and we'd have a tally. And the winner that day, out of like 15 to 20 guests, was deer, like by a long
Whoa.
shot. Most people wanted to fight a deer.
Why?
Why?
Videos all the time of geese attacking people, right? But
You just grab it by the neck.
but you don't see a lot of videos of deer attacking people. And I go, that's why the deer wants to attack you.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, well, the deer will just run away. No, fuck
No.
you. The deer's gonna run at you.
Correct.
Right.
Dave.
And they have
Go
they
ahead.
have hooves, so they
Yeah.
could curb stomp you. And if they had antlers,
They
you're
could
getting
stab
stabbed.
you.
Dave
Yeah.
thinks that if it was running at him, he could just grab one of the antlers and just swing around and ride it off.
Sure.
Nonsense.
The deer would be like antlers down. There's no way he could just
Yeah,
Yeah.
he'd get stabbed.
Whereas like
Yeah.
the goose, it's flying at you.
You just grab its neck.
yeah, exactly.
That's what I just did. I said crack.
Literally, fuck that bitch.
Yeah. I think I would be more scared though, like when a
Yeah, I
goose
think
is
I'd be
flying
more
at me
scared.
because I don't like how they flap their wings like that. It kind of freaks me
And
out.
they're like flapping forward at that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong, I'm not like gonna be ecstatic about it, but
Oh yeah, but I would choose that.
I'm taking that goose down. It's not even like
Yeah.
a close competition.
No.
Not
Like,
at
it might give
all.
a few pecks at me, it might draw blood, but when
Right.
its neck is snapped 5 minutes later, I'm having goose for dinner. So
They also don't have teeth.
exactly, deer, and not that deer teeth really do a lot.
They like
You
have
know, they
teeth.
eat plants.
But still, they
Teeth
can eat a whole apple. Crunch. They can eat your whole fist
Crunch,
probably.
bitch.
Crunch.
They can eat your-
The only
Mother
thing,
goose.
the only thing that would bother me is the fact that geese like hiss, and that like freaks me out a little bit.
Yeah.
Like if it hissed at me,
You'd be like, "Ah."
I'd be like, ooh, okay. Oh, but like the deer doesn't. Deer might like
They like to go.
breathe out of their nose
No, they
aggressively.
make loud noises sometimes, don't they?
They can like grunt
They-
and stuff, I
do
think.
They're just like,
Hey.
oh man.
Bye, Joe. Welcome back.
Well, do you have any other?
I don't have any other questions.
Tess, I appreciate you picking Goose. Goose is making a
Yeah.
comeback in 2024. Geese are coming
Geese are
back.
coming back. Actually, they're dying because we're fighting them.
Well, that goose specifically is dying.
Just that one. Just that singular goose.
Mhm.
Just that goose. Dead all over again.
Hypothetical one.
The hypothetical goose is dead, but the
Really
geese,
right behind us.
the
What's
geese are making a
happening?
comeback. The sun is happening.
Oh.
Sun.
Yep.
Ew.
Sorry.
You don't have any other questions?
I don't think so. Not that I can think of.
Tessa, do you have any questions for us?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I do have one more that's on this list that's not part of our typical questions, but I will also ask it if you don't have anything that you want to say.
Well, they're kind of joint. Joe, what made you want to start doing a podcast in the first place? And Kira, why did you want to join him?
Do you want to answer first?
You can answer first.
Okay.
I gotta think about this.
'Cause I have your answer already.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, my answer was I made you.
I was gonna say that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Joe actually bullied me into this.
I ran out of options. They've moved on.
Wow, R.I.P.
Okay, that's not my actual answer. But
No, I know.
answer for
Yeah.
yourself.
So why I wanted to start doing a podcast? It was kind of just like a group thought. In 2017, I was sitting in my friend Jake's basement, and a bunch of us were talking, and we were just like, we should start a podcast. It's like when podcasts were like starting to become very popular. So we were just like, we should just start a podcast and just talk about shit. Fast forward to 2018, right before I moved down here, we were recording our first episode, and it just kind of turned into what it is today over time. Prior to us talking about it, I'd never had any desire to start a podcast. I'd always had like my YouTube channel, and I wanted to
What'd you put on
be.
your YouTube channel?
I would do like vlogs.
Oh, okay.
It's still up. That's why I shout it out every day or every
Hey
week.
guys, I'm Joe.
But that's why I have like this whole. Oh, I don't have the camera. It's over there. Like that whole camera is like I would just walk
your
around
vlogging
with a
camera?
fucking yeah.
I'm
And
gonna
so
go watch
I
your
always
vlogs.
wanted to do stuff on the internet. Like my goal to this day is to be internet famous, so I don't have to fucking work anymore. Because working for a living is miserable. This talking to my friends on a weekly basis is great.
Very fun.
If I can make money doing this, I'd never do another thing in my life. And that's the
Yeah.
goal. So
Valid.
I stopped vlogging because that was really hard to do. This is really easy. And it's
Fair.
it's not necessarily more fun, but it is a lot of fun.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I've always wondered, like, I mean, because I've only known you since when?
2019.
2019, yeah. I didn't know how long you had been doing it before
Oh,
then.
God. Did you hear that, Tessa?
What did she say?
She just said I graduated in 2019.
Graduated college.
High school.
Kira, baby.
I hate that.
Oh.
I
was doing podcasts,
graduated.
making friends for life, and you were like, Kira Love Dave graduated.
Oh.
Recent graduate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was already graduated from college in
I would have
2019.
been if I had continued college.
2018 is when I graduated college.
That's when I would have graduated.
Would have.
But
Would
it
have.
doesn't feel like.
It doesn't feel like I graduated 10 years ago.
No.
Oh, I guess.
I forgot we were the same age.
What, Tessa?
I forgot we were the same age
Yeah.
till the other day. I was like, what year were you born?
96.
19. Sorry.
19. 95.
Yep.
Kira.
2001.
Notice how easy it is for us to say our birth year. We're like 95, 96. She has to say the whole thing.
I could say 01.
Nobody says 01.
01. 1901.
So then,
What month? Oh wait, no.
Before
Your birthday
9/11.
just happened. I was gonna say, were you
were you alive for
Yeah.
that?
what were you doing for 9/11?
I
we
think I was
we
sitting
covered
my
that on the
mom in a
podcast.
parking garage or something.
Oh wow.
I don't know.
In Florida?
I assume so. Yeah.
in New York.
in New York.
She was on the phone with the terrorists.
Shut up.
Actually, on the plane.
Yeah, she was like, "Take it down, boys." Crazy.
This is my sole purpose
Yeah.
in life.
4
That's why I
months
was
old,
born.
5 months, 6, 7.
6 months old.
6
Because,
months old.
it's right before my half birthday.
Wow.
So 6 months.
Are you like getting ready to celebrate on 9/11? You're like, it's almost my half birthday.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's so bright behind me.
Kira, I need your answer.
Oh, right. First of all, because Joe actually did bully me into it. But I also thought it would like be kind of fun, honestly. I was like, what's there to lose?
Yeah.
Your dignity.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, putting out your entire personal life on the internet, you can lose a lot.
That's not my
How
intent.
personal do you get on this podcast?
I have gotten fairly personal.
I have not.
Yeah, you give it a year.
Give it a year.
You'll get there.
Maybe. We'll see.
Eventually, you're like, what else can I
What
say
else?
about myself? There are stories that I've never told a soul that I then told in this podcast for the value of entertainment. And I was like, I never thought in my wildest dreams that I would tell somebody this story.
Put it on the internet.
And I put it on the internet.
I would love to know.
Well, I guess I'll have to go back and watch previous
All of them.
Yeah, all 227 of the previous ones.
Makes you
I've
happy.
watched a good bit of them.
That's a good question. I like that question.
Yeah, that is a really good question.
I wasn't sure if someone's asked you that before.
No, nobody has. I mean, think like my family probably has. They're like, why the
Yeah.
fuck do you podcast? I'm like, because it's
I
fun.
feel like it.
Yeah. My last question for you, Tessa, that is still on this list, but not part of the original 4, is because you're a football fan, do you think that if you were, let's say you're at a Steelers game and fucking wide receiver goes down. No, not even the running back goes down. And then their next 7 running backs all go down. And they go, we need somebody. They look at you with your Steelers gear on. And they go, Tessa, come on down. You're our new running back. Do you think that you could get 1 yard with the football?
No. I would get pummeled
You
into
don't think
next year.
if they like give you a clean handoff, your offensive line's there for you. You don't think
No.
you're making it 3 feet?
No, I would just scream. I think if the ball gets handed to me, I'd just start screaming and running. Not sure where, but I'll just start running.
Yeah, exactly. You start running. You don't think you're gonna make it anywhere?
Well, I could lose 2 or 1 yard if that's
No, you gotta
part of
go
the
forward.
answer.
You gotta go forward 1 yard.
I said I'd just go into armadillo position. I don't think I could do it.
No, I would just I would scream.
I'm confident that I could get at least a yard. A first down.
How much is a yard?
3 feet.
Okay, maybe I could.
Yeah, that's like
But-
1 stride.
Yeah, but I would be screaming while doing it.
That's fine.
Okay. Yeah, I'd do it.
But you don't think you could get a first down?
No,
Yeah, 10 yards is a lot.
I would be the smallest person out there.
Yeah.
Would I be wearing the gear?
They'll give you pads. They'll pad you up.
Could
I'm
you
just trying to imagine
imagine?
Tessa with all of
The pads that are
pads
bigger than
there.
her. Shoulders are suddenly out to here.
I think it would hurt me even more then because the pads wouldn't fit. The pads would hurt me.
Yeah. They put the helmet on you and they just like smack you and the helmet spins around.
All right, now go ahead.
All right,
Run
get out
it.
there. No, I think I could definitely get a yard, no doubt. There's no doubt in my mind I could get a yard. If my defense or if my offense is really good, I might be able to get 10, get a first down. But the second I get tackled, every bone in my body is snapping like a twig.
Yeah.
So I'm not getting a touchdown unless we're 1 yard away from the end zone. But even at that point, if it's 1 yard to the end zone, I'm definitely not getting that yard because that's at their fiercest.
Mm-hmm. They're fiercest.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
very
I like that word.
not doing a little QB sneak action. I'm not making it.
Yeah, that's fair. Oh, I can't even imagine.
Yeah, you
No,
get
thank you.
rocked.
Every time there's like moments where I'm watching football and I'm like, why did these people do this? They just get tackled over and over and over again for 2 hours straight.
Yeah.
They're just falling on the ground. I would hate my life,
Yeah.
but I like to watch it, so it's
They
fine.
also make millions of dollars. I think that makes it
To
a little
fall
bit
on the
better.
ground.
Yeah.
To get hit every 2 seconds of your life.
Yeah.
That's valid.
To get
Couldn't be me.
absolutely fucking rocked.
I'd rather play basketball or something and get that
Ugh.
money.
Hate basketball.
I'd rather play anything that's not a contact sport
Hmm.
and get
You did
paid.
you did sports,
Basketball.
right?
Yeah, I played basketball.
Were you good?
Yeah, I was.
Go ahead, give me some stats.
I don't have any, but they pulled me up from the 9th grade team to play on the varsity team. So
Wow, from
Wow.
JV to varsity.
yeah, but no, we had a 9th grade of JV and a varsity
Oh
at
shit,
a
so you
big
were like
school.
you were on
Ninth
the
to varsity.
yeah, you were like the best on your dog shit team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, actually, yeah, my team wasn't very good then, but this year, my high school is like winning all of the state championship crap. It's crazy.
Like your varsity
Wow.
team is?
Hmm
Cool. I was like, your 9th grade team is winning all
My
of the
9th grade
state
team.
My
No.
ninth grade team.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I also played basketball growing up.
What position?
I don't know.
I was a point guard. Dribble, 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 pass, shoot. Make
How do
the
you shoot
plays
after
happen.
you've passed?
I did all of it, that's what I'm
Oh,
saying.
okay. Doesn't everybody do all of it?
No, the point guard sets everything up.
Oh. Yeah,
Yeah.
I like hated basketball so much while I was playing it. One, I was so bad. Um, two, I just didn't enjoy the sport to begin with. My mom signed me up for it. I tried to quit, and so the coach called me and told me that I'm not quitting. And so I said, okay. And then after that phone call, the very next game that we played, he benched me the entire game. He even looked at me
What the
during
heck?
game, and he was like, "Don't worry, like you'll be in the next whatever." And I was like, "Okay," and he never pulled me off the bench.
So what was that for?
I
What?
don't know. I was like, this. It was the worst experience I think of my life. Was playing basketball as a child. I
That's
hated
mental
every second.
torture.
I never once got a basket.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
We can try again.
I enjoyed other sports far more.
Like what?
Soccer was what I was best at.
I played soccer whenever I was like 5.
Yeah.
Me
Soccer's a good
too.
one.
Soccer's a
I
good
feel
one.
like soccer is like a sport that every kid plays at least once
Do you
Hmm
want to know why I quit soccer?
because
Yeah.
you were dog shit.
Oh, it's pretty good.
What's the stats? How many goals?
I don't know. I was goalie and I sat in the
You were the
goal.
goalie?
Yeah, and I picked flowers and then I advanced the ball.
You would be the person who
Uh,
mid game. You're like,
Like sitting there like
he loves me. He loves me not. He loves me. He loves me.
no, I quit soccer because I said it was too hot outside, so I didn't really want to do it anymore. As a
That's
5-year-old.
valid.
As a 5-year-old.
And your mom just said, okay.
You said and?
Damn.
No.
She didn't do that forever though. Like I had to, whenever I did cheer, I was like, oh, I want to quit cheer, and my parents were like, no, you have to stick through it, and so then I just didn't. I sat on the side and I cried.
I wanted to be a cheerleader when I was in high school. Like not like when I was a kid, but like when I was in high school. My friend and I, it was going into our senior year. We were like, how cool would it be? It was kind of like going to start as a senior prank, but then we were like, what if we actually like got on the team? Because my high school cheerleading team was really good. And so we were like, our end of our junior year, we were like, let's, as our senior prank, try out, not audition, try out for the cheerleading team. And we were like, we had this whole thing set up. We were actually going to do it. And then we were like, what if we like actually get on a team? And like, that'd actually be pretty sick because of course, you know, high school cheerleaders, attractive. So we were like, a bunch of fucking idiot teenagers were like, this is us. We're doing this. And we never did it. We never followed through. But I kind of wanted to. And looking at it now, like the size of male cheerleaders absolutely jacked out of their fucking minds.
Hmm.
Could have been me.
Could have been you.
Could have been.
Could have been you. You could
Who
have been
shoulda, woulda.
jacked.
Could have been jacked. Instead, I'm just fucking.
Jode.
That's really good. That's really good. Jode.
I also wanted to do gymnastics.
I did gymnastics for a very long time.
It's
Very
funny, like
Ooh.
my sisters were both in gymnastics and cheerleaders, so I guess I just wanted to follow my sister's footsteps. Is what I really wanted.
Tessa's frozen. Oh,
She's
there she
back.
is. She back. Yeah, I did gymnastics until about junior year of high school, and then I sprained my ankle really badly, and I had to stop because every time I was spraining my ankle, it kept getting worse and worse.
That is how that works. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I was in
Aw.
it for 9 months, so I was like, yeah, I can't do this anymore.
Oh, jeez.
Yep.
You know what I want? I'm gonna get really good at badminton.
Oh, yeah. Badminton. I love badminton. Badminton, ping pong, anything back and forth. Sign me up.
Yeah.
I love
Tennis.
that. Huh?
What?
Tennis? Tennis? Too far. Too far. Too much.
I
Too big a
love
ball.
tennis. Volleyball? Do you like volleyball?
Oh,
Yeah,
love
I played volleyball in middle school. I played it.
Volleyball's good. The sport I was best at was track. That was just running. That's what I was best at.
He's a runner. He's a track star.
Were you, what was your forte?
100-meter dash.
Not the dash.
Yeah, I was a sprinter. Anything longer than 200 meters, take me out. Don't even sign me up for it because I'm not getting you anywhere.
Yeah.
So I'd be part of like the relays, like the 4-leg
Like you
400-yard
hand off
relay.
thing,
Yeah, the baton.
the baton.
And so I would be like the third. I'd be the third or final leg of the relay. Typically,
I could never.
I could never run.
I don't run. If you see me running, you should probably also run.
You should be running.
I
Yeah.
don't run for anything. Absolutely not.
No, couldn't be me.
Tessa, let's get really good at badminton, and we'll go to the Olympics. Is that in the Olympics?
I don't know.
No, is it ping pong is or something like
pong,
that?
table
Table
tennis.
tennis.
Yeah.
Table tennis, yeah.
The table tennis, I could never like. That's something I would like. I might be good at it in my friend group, but I could never go to the Olympics for table tennis.
Mm.
That's
They're like
no. That's something you get absolutely shit on in.
Oh yeah.
yeah,
Because
it's insane.
yeah, it's big
I thought you were
like
gonna say
in
you get
Asian
bullied
countries,
for it,
and
and I was
that's who's good at it, and I'm not. I'm not.
No.
Gotcha.
Yeah, let's do badminton. That'd be fun.
Yeah,
Just want to whack some birdies.
some shuttlecocks.
Shuttlecocks.
So
Is that what
they
they're
are-
called? Oh. Is that why they call them birdies for short?
I'm
What?
not following your
I've
reference.
only heard what Tessa calls it.
That's because that's what the easy name is. You don't hear a lot of kids walking around saying, "Pass me the shuttlecock."
Yeah,
Like,
shuttlecock. Is that a bird? I don't know what
Oh,
you're saying.
I don't think a shuttlecock's a bird.
A cock is a bird.
That's a chicken.
Right. That's
Could be.
what I was thinking.
Oh, that's what it is.
I'm not. You thought I was lying?
Is it a bird?
A shuttlecock it's just a high drag projectile used in the sport of badminton.
Minton.
It has an open conical shape formed by feathers or plastic embedded into a round.
It's got feathers on it, so that's why birdie.
Oh
It's
yeah,
feathers.
yeah. They call them feathers.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Origins. The object resembles a hawk's lure used from ancient times in the training of hunting birds. It is frequently shortened to shuttle. The shuttle part of the name is derived from its back and forth motion during the game, resembling the shuttle of a 14th century loom, while the cock part of the name is derived from the resemblance of the feathers to those on a rooster. So the feathers look like rooster feathers, and the shuttle is the back and forth part of it. So it's feathers that go back and forth. Shuttlecock.
Okay. The more you know.
The more you know. Or birdie.
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 Play.
Yeah. You
Do we want to talk about why I was late today?
have an excellent story. Tessa, you're gonna love this.
Can't wait.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So I'm like driving back from the gas station, right? And
This was today.
today, like this is why I was late today. I see this like thing moving on the side of the road, and I'm like, what is that? And it's this giant tortoise that's like walking along the side of the road. I'm like, oh my God, this poor guy's gonna get hit. He's like trying to cross the road here. So I was like, I have to turn around and go pick him up and get him away from the road and stuff. Like he cannot get hit. I would die. So I turned around and I went and I picked him up and I put him in my car. I put him in like the front seat. Like
Can I
down
say
in the bottom.
passenger princess?
He's passenger princessing it.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
he's so precious and he's so cute. And so then I like brought him back to the apartment and I was like, I don't know what to do with this tortoise here. Like I called you guys. I was like, there's no way that he's also wild. He was so sweet. Like I was petting his like head, not even like just a
Oh,
shell. He would let me pet his head. I was like, there's no way this guy is this freaking friendly.
yeah.
But Joe and Riley said that he's just gopher tortoises are friendly and stuff like that.
Oh,
He's like probably yay big. He was
Yeah,
a big
wow.
guy.
somewhere around like 9 inches, 10 inches long,
Yeah.
Jeez.
And
which puts him around like 10 to 15 years old, which is insane.
yeah. So it was insane.
You put him in your car. That's
I
so
did. I put him in my
cute.
car. I was like, okay, buddy, let's go. I'm gonna try to find somewhere for you to go. But I was freaking out because in the apartment complex, like there's roads everywhere and like it's a parking lot. Like I don't know where to put him. So then I was like, hey, what do I do? And then Joe and Riley were like, we're gonna take him. I was like, oh, okay, cool. So I put him in the bathtub because I was like, I have to get myself ready. I'm like in a t-shirt and shorts right now. I have to get ready and like head over. And um my friend Jill, she's here. She brought lettuce over for him just in case he wanted a snack or something. And so we tried to put lettuce in the bathtub for him and he didn't really want it, but he did take a massive shit.
Oh my God.
Oh.
Not in the tub.
But I cleaned it. Everything was fine. It was great. And so then we were like, oh, he's not gonna shit again for a while, right? And so we get ready. We get in the car. Jill gets in the car with me. I was like, hey, do you want to drive and I'll hold him, or do you want me to drive and you hold him? And Jill is not really a fan of reptiles. And anyway, she's like, I'll hold him. Well, it's okay. I was like, okay, cool. And so I put this towel on her lap because I was like, I don't want him to shit again on her. And then like some
Mhm.
paper towels just in case, because it's a nice towel that I had. He's like freaking out the whole
Past
time.
tense.
Past tense. He's like freaking out the whole time. And then I don't really, it looks like he pissed on her, but I don't really know what it was because, yeah. Anyways,
Uh,
but poor Jill has tortoise piss all over her. And so we called them again, and I was like, I don't know what to do with this tortoise. Like it's everywhere and stuff. And Joe goes, why don't you put it in your trunk? And I was like, I'm so dumb. Why didn't I just think of that? Like I have a RAV4, and so like the back trunk is like
Mm.
open and everything. It's not like it would, and it's a very nice little area back there.
Yeah.
The bottom, I can just like take it out and hose it down if anything happens. I was like, wow, I'm really dumb. Why didn't I think of that to begin with? So we move him to the trunk, and then pull up, kind of just toss the tortoise off to them.
Yeah, she literally pulled up. We pulled it out, and she was like, "Okay, see ya."
I dipped. I was like, we have to go get Jill new pants, and I have to get food because I haven't eaten today. So I was like, okay. And so then that is why I was late because there is now a tortoise in Joe's backyard.
Yep.
Are you keeping him as a pet?
Yep.
That's what I said. I was like, okay.
I mean, like, I have a turtle back home. Tortoises,
Mm.
yes, different animal, but like ultimately, yeah, it's pretty easy to take care of. Like
But he's big.
he is large,
He
but I also have a
is
very
large.
big backyard.
Oh, you're gonna keep him in the yard.
What?
You're gonna keep him in the yard?
Oh my god, yeah, I'm not keeping him inside. Are you kidding me?
Oh, okay. That's different.
I already
Yeah.
have 2 cats and 2 dogs living in this house.
Right.
There's also a chance that he may stay at in Riley's backyard. We haven't figured out quite yet where he's gonna stay.
He's just arrived here maybe 2 hours
Couple
ago.
hours ago. Right now, I think we're settling on my house for this moment because we looked it up, and they like a sandy soil, which makes sense because they're native to this area of the United States. And my backyard is all sand. So like he would love that.
I think I need
Yeah.
to pull out this picture that I took of
Oh,
Kevin and
absolutely
I
do,
because
yeah.
it is so freaking cute.
You look like a 5-year-old in this
But
picture.
I had no makeup on. I literally was going to the gas station and then coming back. And I do look like a 5-year-old because I picked up this little guy. Hold on. Wait, let it. Joe, help. Oh, there it is.
Look at his head.
No,
He's just head. He's a.
cute.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
it's gonna be out of
it's
focus.
good.
There
Yeah, so now we just have, I'm gonna build him like a little thing. Not a little thing,
Aw.
pretty big. Uh,
He's so big. Oh my
So
god.
big. Do we go get him? Put him
That's
on?
so funny. Yeah.
I'll hold him up for the thumbnail.
Oh yeah, perfect.
Uh,
I want to hold him up for the thumbnail.
That's fine. But yeah, I'm gonna build him a thing that's still gonna allow him to like burrow into the dirt, but
Yeah.
keep him somewhat contained, especially because of like the dogs met him, and they, after a lot of sniffing and a lot of barking, they when I called their name, they walked away from him. So
Okay.
Good.
I'm not gonna like leave them unsupervised with them by any means, but they were fine.
Yeah.
So yeah, I
Wow.
guess Riley and I are the proud new owners of a 10-year-old tortoise. We think it might be 13.
Yeah.
How can you tell the gender of a tortoise?
Oh, no idea.
Yeah. I want to know.
I don't know
why
where
you pick
I
a
don't know where a
gender-neutral name, I
tortoise
feel like?
dick is. So
You could probably look it up.
We may have
Where-
seen it come out while he was trying
where
to
is
piss.
tortoise cock?
Where is
Oh,
So are you gonna keep it a boy or a girl then?
or just gender neutral.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll
A
see.
they them.
Are they them? And it.
And it.
It's an it.
It's a tortoise. Yeah,
And
it's a
it.
tortoise.
It's a tortoise.
Yeah.
I will call it the tortoise.
No way.
The
It's gotta have
tortoise.
a name.
Yeah, the tortoise.
No.
Tort.
I temporarily named
Wasn't
it
it-
Franklin.
Isn't the story about
Aw.
like isn't it the tortoise and the hare?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was the tortoise in there. He's famous. He's the tortoise from the tortoise and the hare.
He was pretty
Oh.
speedy. I like
He's
let
fast
it.
as fuck.
He's very fast. I like saw him and he's like walking down the freaking sidewalk and then he's about to like turn into the crosswalk and I was like, where are you going? He's like, I'm gonna sit here and wait for the little walking man sign to come on,
Yeah.
cross the road.
He's gonna see his local politician about why it's not a walking tortoise.
Oh my god.
Awfully discriminatory, but who are we to judge, really?
He's got opinions. He's
Yeah, he's an educated tortoise.
correct.
Wow. What a good one to have.
He was eating earlier outside.
What?
We saw
I
him
love
grab. He
that.
was like,
Oh.
I forgot that I had the lettuce in my car still, and I forgot to throw that to you while we were here.
"That's all right." He didn't seem like he was interested in that lettuce, so it's
What
yours
was he
now.
eating?
I don't want it. You were taking
What'd you say,
it.
Tessa?
What was he eating then?
Just some weeds.
Weeds.
But that's what they eat. Like that's the yeah. He's getting high as fuck.
Getting
That's
high.
his diet. It's just like underbrush and like low lying plants. So he found one of the 17,000 weeds that are in my backyard, and he started.
So you'll
There's also a strawberry sitting in his little area.
Oh.
Yeah,
so you won't have to cut the grass.
naming him Barry.
Like be
A little berry guy.
it could be strawberry or berry.
Yeah.
Okay, you don't have to name
Tortberry.
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 it.
He can keep your yard nice and tidy.
Yeah, yeah.
You want-
I
you
don't
won't
know that he
need to-
eats that much. I need like a small goat for that.
Oh, I'll find
Well,
a
I know where you can find one.
If you find a goat on the side of the road, I want it immediately. No one's like, don't even ask, just bring it over.
like, there's a goat in my back.
Yeah, and I will take it. No questions asked.
Perfect.
I won't ask where it came from. I won't ask how you got it. I will simply say thank you.
Oh, so if I just go to the pet store and get a goat.
They don't sell goats at the pet store, but yeah,
I mean, like,
if
where do I get a
if
goat
they
from?
sold goats at the pet store, I would have had a
think-
goat ages ago.
I'll go get a goat for you, Joe. Don't worry.
Have you tricked Tractor Supply Company? Because they sell like baby chicks and stuff.
Yeah, chicks and ducks. They don't sell goats.
Well, have you been there?
At Tractor Supply all the time.
Okay.
I love the Tractor Supply store.
The Tractor Supply store, not just
The Tractor Supply store.
Yeah, the
It's
Tractor
ca-
Supply
it's
store.
called Tractor Supply.
I know what it's called. The Tractor Supply store.
Okay.
That's where we used
Okay.
to buy my horse's food when I was growing up.
Okay.
Mm.
I say when I was growing up, the horse only died this past year. So my entire life, we've been buying horse food from the Tractor Supply store.
I didn't even know what it was till like a year or two ago.
It's the best. It's also
The best.
where I buy my trash cans for garbage can turkey.
Oh, what's so special
Oh.
about them?
What'd you say?
What's so special about those bags?
What? Bags.
The
Are you
cans. She
cans?
meant the cans.
Oh,
Yeah.
She meant the cans.
so you have to buy a new can every time?
I don't have to, but I have because I typically don't take care of the can afterwards, and so it rusts, and you can't cook a bird in it after it's rusted.
Fair.
And so,
No, get down, buddy.
so yeah, I buy them from there because they have the right size. They don't have the right size trash can from any other store that sells metal trash cans.
I got you.
Go away, go away.
The classic tin can.
Tin can.
Tin can. Wow, I want Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving food.
I
Yeah.
want Thanksgiving.
I just want Thanksgiving. I want
wanted
to
to be
have
here.
food. Yeah. Oh, I'm hungry. I'm also just really hungry.
Yeah, I would have been hangry if I had not ran to the get food.
What did I make yesterday?
Oh, with broccoli.
I did make chicken alfredo with broccoli, and
Ooh.
I am so happy. It's so good.
You lied on the last podcast.
No, I didn't. I made it twice.
What?
Hop off my ass, Kira.
You made it twice?
Yeah, so last week's episode, I said that my eat of the week was we'll talk about what the eat of the week is in just a second here, but I said my eat of the week was a chicken alfredo I made after 2 weeks ago's episode. And so 2 weeks ago I made chicken alfredo. Last night I made chicken alfredo again. I'll probably make more chicken alfredo next week.
Chicken Alfredo.
And the chicken alfredo.
I'm just saying, I think that my chicken alfredo is on par with Olive Garden's. Just saying.
Oh,
You ever had their chicken alfredo?
yeah. Olive
Yes.
Garden is top
With broccoli?
tier.
Did you get their broccoli?
No.
Their broccoli is phenomenal. I can't say my broccoli stands up to the Olive Garden
Do
broccoli.
you get it from Trader Joe's?
I don't buy anything from Trader Joe's.
You should buy things from Trader Joe's. It's fair.
There's not a Trader Joe's close to me. There is a Walmart, however, 8 minutes away, and there's a Target 2 minutes away. Which begs the question, really, why were you so late if Target's right there?
We went to go get food.
Yeah, there's food right there too.
But I really wanted sushi.
There it is. That's because because you were
really
picky about the food you had to get.
I don't want to hear about being picky, mister. I can't eat
Tessa, do
anything
you
that
eat
has cheese
sushi?
on it.
I do eat things with cheese on them.
Yeah,
Everybody just
pizza.
calm down, all right?
It's pizza only.
and
I
other
need to take a breath.
and other assorted things that may have cheese.
Okay,
Tessa, do you eat sushi? You eat sushi.
I do.
got
I
a
love
bento
some
bowl.
sushi. From where?
Bento and Plant City, Plant Market.
I was like, you went all the way to Plant City?
I was like,
Jesus.
That's why you
I'm
were
amazed
late.
You made it back at the time you did.
No, Plant Market and Winter Garden. Very
I
good.
could go for some sushi.
I only recently started eating sushi.
Was it after I brought you the
No.
plant
It
sushi?
was probably a couple years ago I started. So I had burgushi for the first time.
What is
That's like burger
Is that
sushi.
cowfish?
Yeah. Cowfish is burgushi.
Oh, I've never had
Burgushi.
it.
Burgushi.
You have to say it. You have to say it like that.
You have to like lunge forward.
Yeah,
Burgushi.
burgushi.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. You guys are on your own.
Burgushi.
Burgushi.
Anyways, so I had that. That was my first introduction to food wrapped in rice and other assorted things.
Wrapped in rice.
Wrapped in
Well,
rice.
what
That's
food
funny.
is. Wrapped in rice.
Right. Yeah, sure.
I just it
And
sounds
so I had
funny.
that, and I was like, this is actually really good. And then fast forward to like, I don't know, maybe a few months after that, I was
Don't worry,
I think I
you'll
was-
get there.
I think I was in Buffalo,
Mhm.
and I went to the grocery store in Buffalo, Wegmans. Tessa knows about Wegmans, right? I thought you've been to one.
No, I've heard of it. I've never been though.
Well, Wegmans is like a very, very popular grocery store.
Kind of like a Publix here.
Better than Publix here. Like, but you know how
I
like
don't know if you can beat that.
people have the hype over pub subs.
Yeah.
A Wegmans sub is God's gift to this. Fuck pub subs.
No.
Pub subs not even good.
Are very good.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna get you a Wegmans sub when I come back down from Buffalo because it's straight
I don't think it's gonna be good.
a
After
year.
that
Oh,
one.
it'll be good. It's not. I'm flying down.
Oh, okay.
It'll be
Gonna check it for me.
phenomenal. I will check the sub.
I'm not gonna eat that.
Why not?
It's probably gonna be smashed in the checked bag.
You'll want to smash it after you eat it. It's fucking insanely good. All right. Anyways, Wegmans. Yeah, it's good.
Okay.
Wegmans also sells sushi. They have like a huge sushi department where they're just always fucking pumping out raw
Mm.
fish. And so people might like all throughout high school, because there's a Wegmans right around the corner from my high school. People would like take their lunch and go to get Wegmans sushi. All my friends are like Wegmans sushi, Wegmans sushi, Wegmans sushi. I was like, fucking gross. I don't eat sushi. And so then fast forward to this trip I made up to Buffalo a few years ago. I went to Wegmans and we got some sushi and I was like, all right, let me fucking try it. And so I had a bite of, I don't remember what it was. But I was like, this is actually really good. So I won't venture out. Like the sushi you got me is probably the same sushi that I got that trip to Wegmans.
Yeah.
It's got to be something that's cooked. It can't be raw.
Mm.
And it's probably got to have some nice. It's probably got to have some crisp or crunch to it.
Yeah.
Other than that, and minimal seaweed. I don't do the seaweed.
That's literally what sushi is.
Yeah, that's
It's
what.
seaweed. It's seaweed and then rice.
No.
That is
the inside stuff is what sushi is.
So
the whole thing is what sushi is.
So yeah, sushi is stuff put inside of seaweed and rice.
Right, yeah, but you can get sushi without seaweed on it, which is what you got that day.
No, it's not.
There was no seaweed wrapped around the outside of the sushi you got me the other day.
No. It's on the inside.
Yeah. I'm saying the sushi that's wrapped around the outside. Like you can get a wrap that's sushi.
Why would you do that?
People do. That's what I'm saying. Minimal seaweed. Because I've had
Tessa's
seaweed.
like, I hate you too.
Straight up.
Shut up about sushi.
Straight up seaweed is gross. You ever had seaweed chips?
Oh, I love seaweed.
People eat those all the time. Are they good?
They're
No.
so good.
What do they taste like?
Like
Grass?
salt. But like you lick the ocean.
And you're eating it.
Yeah, like just walk up to the ocean and go and then just let the wave hit you in the fucking face. That's what seaweed tastes like.
Is it fulfilling? Like
No, it dissolves like paper.
No, it's good.
Tessa, you want to eat seaweed? Go into your closet, grab some tissue paper, put a little bit of salt on it, and stick it in your mouth. That's seaweed. That's what seaweed is. It dissolves instantly, and it leaves the taste of the ocean in your mouth.
Ew.
Like you
Do you
fucking
like
licked
salty
like you picked up a fish, licked it, threw it back.
Shut up. Do you like salty stuff?
Yeah.
I love salty
think
stuff.
You should give it a try.
Don't give it a try. It's too
Have
expensive.
you tried it?
Yes. You think I'm just talking out of my ass right now?
Yes.
Yes. I love seaweed.
Tessa, save yourself the $17 for a container.
I'll buy it for
of
her.
seaweed.
Okay, yeah. I'll try
Just
some
go-
of yours
If you
sometime.
really want to try it, just go to the ocean. It's an hour drive away. Pluck some sushi out, dry it out,
Have you
and
ever
eat it.
had the not dry seaweed before? The like
Wet seaweed?
Have you never had that?
What?
You can get it like with your sushi. And you just like it's a
Yeah,
seaweed
like the
salad.
I haven't had it, but I know what you're talking about. Seaweed is wet. What do you mean? Seaweed.
Seaweed.
See?
Seaweed. Seaweed.
Yeah.
I love seaweed. Seaweed stand all day.
I'll
Don't
try
do
it if you ever have it
I'll
at
bring
work
it.
sometime.
I'll bring it
Okay.
to work.
Don't
give you
try
some.
it. It's not good. The place I actually tried it was at work one time.
Somebody
Yeah, I
probably
feel like
gave
I see
you
people
shitty
eating it.
seaweed. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
What?
Somebody probably gave you shitty seaweed.
It might have been from
Where do
Trader
you get your seaweed?
Target.
Trader Joe's? Oh, Target.
I mean, I'm sure Trader Joe's would have good stuff, but
Fair. I've
Right
never
at
seen
the
it in
ocean.
store.
yeah, I actually go harvest it every day. From the ocean. I like to just and then I'll eat the seaweed. Just like in Harry Potter, how they eat the gillyweed.
That's ugh.
That's what it looks like.
It
for the
is.
seaweed salad.
Yeah.
That's what I think of every
Ew.
time, and I'm like, I'm gonna be able to breathe underwater.
No thanks.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
I can't. The taste doesn't. You don't forget the taste.
Yeah, you don't.
No, it's not pleasant. It
It's
stays with you.
good.
I feel like I can picture the taste.
Yeah. It's an
What's
interesting
the
way to phrase
point?
that sentence.
It's good.
What?
I can picture the taste. Like it's.
I
Like
can imagine the taste. Shut up. God. I can't
God.
stand you.
I don't know how I feel about being outnumbered on this podcast. I finally understand how our previous female host Sarah felt when it was just me, Dave, and Sarah all the time. So
Yeah, poor Sarah.
yeah.
Did you see that?
I missed it now.
Wait.
She got boba balls.
Those are they're cubes.
They're boba cubes.
Boba cubes. Yeah, you
They're
can see
coffee
them.
ones. It's chai and it's coffee flavored.
What in the
It's really
heck?
not
I
that
can't
good.
get behind boba.
It's not that good, but
Anything. I
Mm.
don't want something bursting in my
very
mouth.
blurry.
Not all of it bursts in your mouth. Some of it is like squishy, but it doesn't burst. Like,
don't like-
it's chewy.
Yeah, I
ugh.
like
I don't-
tapioca.
I don't wanna-
Tapioca I can get behind.
I don't want to
but-
drink something and have to chew it.
It's just a nice sensation.
Yeah, you
It
have to
is?
try it.
Yeah.
No, I have tried it.
Have you tried
I'm not-
tapioca?
Do you assume
Yeah,
that I just
I-
say I don't like things?
I think I asked you one time whenever you were like saying that you were really picky. I was like, do you just say that you don't like things and you just don't try them? And you're like, I don't try them. I just think that I don't like it and then I don't try it.
100% what I do.
So then
Yeah.
I have the right to assume.
But if I have enough of an argument about it, assume I've tried it. Like my reason for not liking guacamole is because I haven't tried it and I just go, it looks gross. That's my only argument against guacamole.
Tessa has something to say.
It's just annoying when you do that though, because you come to the conclusion so quickly. So it's like, give it a thought. Like
Listen,
your thought.
I didn't come to the conclusion quickly. I've thought about it, and then the conversation came up, and I go, I just don't like it. And you go,
No.
why? And I go, because it's gross, or I haven't. They go, have you tried? I go, no. But like, I knew going into the conversation that I didn't like the thing we're talking about. Do you drop one of your
Okay.
Boba cubes?
Oh
Nasty.
no.
Oh, and you just pop it back in. You had a turtle on your pants.
I didn't. I did not have the turtle on my pants.
Tortoise, but anyways, I said turtle.
Tortoise
too.
pants.
But yeah, I get that it's annoying, which is why I don't sit there and argue for so long when somebody says, "Have you tried it?" and I say no. But like with something like boba,
Sorry, I thought
or
it was on the poster.
what else was I saying? Seaweed.
Mm.
I've tried these things, which is why I have a legitimate argument for why they're not good.
Okay.
I don't know that it's legitimate, but I think it is.
It
an
is.
argument.
It's legitimate.
Okay.
Whatever you say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We do trivia? Or are you not done?
I'm depressed now.
Okay. Well,
Why?
because we're ganging up on you?
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh, okay.
But it's
Is that why you're sweating?
It's Women's History Month. When this comes out. it's
Yeah.
gonna be Women's
We got a
History.
few more days left.
You're right. When this
So-
episode airs, it's not Women's History Month.
Ah.
I know.
Well, women's history is
Eat my ass, women. It's an invitation to all women to eat my ass.
wow, you're gonna lose viewers.
Yeah, I
Nah,
think
we
you will.
listen. The episodes that we've put out during Women's History Month, not this year, but in previous years, have been questioned. Last year we talked about how it wasn't actually bad. Last year, maybe let me get your opinions on this because we didn't. It was just Dave and I talking out of our assholes last year. Last year we were talking about how it started off bad.
I'm
How we
really
were saying
scared.
that there's Women's History Month. Dave said, "How come there's not a Men's History Month?" And I said, "Because all of the other months are for men." And so he said that, and then I was like, "But you know what? We don't have because there's Women's History Month, and then there's International Women's Day during the month,
Mhm.
right?"
Mhm.
Thank you. I was like waiting for more elaboration, but
Yes.
that's fine. So I was saying, you know what we don't have is like an all dudes day. That's what we ended up calling it, was all dudes day. And I said, what we should get is the day off on All Dudes Day. And I go, wait a second. How come women don't get the day off on International Women's Day? I think that should be something like it's a federal holiday. And if you are a woman, you don't have to work on International Women's Day. And then on All Dudes Day, 6 months later, the other half of the year, all guys don't have to work. And then the workplace can be probably significantly less sexually harassed.
Because the guys are there.
We're not there, you know?
I mean,
Ugh.
But wouldn't it be nice? What is it, like March 3rd or something like that?
March 8th.
I was
yeah,
close. I was close.
I don't think it's the 3rd.
Wouldn't it be nice, first week of March, second week of March, you're just like, day off for everybody. If you're a woman, enjoy your day.
Enjoy
the
your
beach.
womanly day.
Go read a book. Go start a business.
That would be nice.
Yeah.
I think that's a thing that would be far in the future.
Yeah, I came up with that last year. So I just want to say, if it happens, I'm gonna bring that episode back to light.
Copyright.
And I'm gonna be like, I thought of this idea first. I'm sure there have probably been several people who thought of the idea. I said this idea on the internet first.
I call dibs.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
want the credit for giving women the day off on International Women's Day. I, as a man, am taking credit.
Yeah.
Of course you are.
Of
Yeah.
course. God.
Tessa's a big fan of women. She talks about it. Actually, this year I feel like specifically you on your Instagram, you have not posted about Internet or Women's History Month as much as you have in previous years.
Yeah, I mean, I think I did like the first day of March, and then on Women's History or International Women's Day, I did a lot. But that was also the same day that Ariana's new album came out, so I was just
That's what I saw you
I was-
post about.
I
remember
was elsewhere.
because you were like, how exciting that she's dropping a new album on International Women's Day.
Yeah, her mind is just
Brilliant.
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. You're right. I think I was like super obnoxious about it years before, but
I wasn't gonna say obnoxious, but now that you say it,
I can be pretty obnoxious with the things I share.
when you
but
find something you like and you post about it on your story, you post about it on your story.
yeah,
I'm to be so honest right now, with how much I see Tessa post, it makes me feel better about posting random stuff on my story. Like I'll see it and I'll be like, oh my god, Tessa showed up. shared
Tessa's
all
stories
this
are
stuff.
always like 17 slides long.
Yeah,
Shut
I feel
up.
better about sharing more stuff on my story. I'm like, man, I really want to share this on my story, but I don't want to like spam anybody. And then I'm like, well, Tessa spams people all the time, and so she doesn't care. I shouldn't care.
I love that.
I'm
And
not
you
That's
even
should-
gonna
funny.
lie.
nobody should care. Post whatever the
No,
fuck you want.
correct. I think
Yeah.
that
I
I
used
used
to be-
care, but I just think I'm really self-conscious about it. Oh,
Nice. I used to be the type of person who, like when I would go to a concert, I would like take several videos from the concert and post all of the videos on my story, to the point
Ugh.
where all of my friends were like, "This is so like I didn't have to go to the
Stop.
concert. I could have just watched your story the following day and
Yeah.
I was there." But,
Right.
like, and so now I don't do that anymore, and I'm like, I was bullied into not doing something that I enjoyed doing.
Well, I think that, but also making sure that you're present during the event that you're
That is true.
video.
Not glued to your
Yeah.
phone during the event.
That's what I'm always so scared of. Like concerts, for example. Like I want to have it and it be my video, but I also want to be the one experiencing it too and not remember me holding my phone during
Yeah.
Yeah.
the thing. I think you were pretty good about that at the Jonas Brothers concert.
I was very, very aware of it during the Jonas Brothers thing.
Did you go to
Yeah.
both nights of that?
No,
I did.
I know. You were there. The
Nice.
second night you were there was our first, was the night we went,
How'd you know that?
because it was on your story.
Oh,
What a time.
And you were right behind the stage.
live, love, Joe Jonas.
Hmm.
I'm in love with that man.
I
A Joe
almost-
girl.
I almost wore my Jonas Brothers bucket hat that I bought at the concert today.
Today?
Like like for the
Like,
episode,
for the podcast?
I almost wore it, and then I
You
found
bought
myself,
a
like I actually like this better,
you bought a bucket hat as well as the hoodie?
as well as the hoodie. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Did
You
I
are
drop $85 on Jonas Brothers merch? Yes.
If
Better
you
than
went
ruin that Jonas Brothers hoodie with Grease while I was in the Outer Banks?
No.
Yes. There's a
No.
big grease stain right on my like belly button now.
Oh no.
Am I
That
still gonna wear
sucks.
that hoodie? Yes.
Yes.
Because the Jonas Brothers know what's up. That's a comfy ass hoodie.
True. I got the purple shirt that has them on it. I don't know if you know what shirt I'm talking about.
Nope.
It's
I
very
don't either.
cute. I'm obsessed with it.
Cute. I don't have any Joe Bros merch.
Gotta get some.
Yeah.
Gotta.
Anyway,
Maybe next time.
trivia?
Trivia.
Trivia.
Tessa, pick a number.
4.
Four.
Easy.
Hold on, let me share my screen.
That's my favorite
Okay.
number.
Faster.
So,
Oh,
Tessa,
what's
the way that
happening?
the way that trivia works, can you see this?
Yes.
Okay, the way that trivia works, obviously we're gonna go to number 4 here. Don't
Oh.
say your answer out loud. We're gonna all write our answers down. Well, I'm gonna write my answer down, but when you think about it, just say I've got it,
Yes.
and then we'll all give our answers one at a time at the end.
Okay.
So glad that I already paid for your Chipotle because I do not know the answer.
So yeah, Tessa, the way that the other way that trivia works is between Kira and I, every 6 weeks, whoever the winner is of trivia, like whoever has the most points, buys the other or gets food from the other one. Last week, Kira already purchased food for me, with the expectation that I will be winning trivia. You do not have to compete, but if you manage to get it right and we don't, you get the bragging rights that you're smarter than us.
And Joe will buy you food.
And I will not buy you food.
Joe will buy me food.
No. But anyways, so the number 4, what name did astronaut John Glenn give to the space capsule he used to orbit the Earth in 1962?
Brother, I don't know.
You'd think, as a big space nerd, I would know this, but alas, I do not.
I don't either.
Now,
I'm gonna go.
Kira, if you can manage to think of a funny answer, Tessa has the ability to, as the guest, she has the ability to pick whoever has the funniest answer. So, because I don't know what the answer is, I'm going with something funny. My goal is to go with something funny.
Okay, I have mine. I'm not gonna write it down. So I'll go first, so that because you have to write yours down.
Sure.
So that way you can't like change yours based on mine. It'd like be funnier than mine.
I was just gonna write it down and then let you go.
Yeah.
I don't hear yours.
Yes.
Before.
I think, yeah, we're on the same page about that.
Okay.
I just said it out loud and you just
Okay.
didn't. Okay.
What name did astronaut John Glenn? All right, this is stupid. I'm
Mine
not
is
gonna...
so stupid. Mine is absolutely
We
stupid.
can also pick a new one if we'd like to, but we can give your answer. Go ahead.
I was gonna say Kevin or Patrick.
Kevin, one. Pick
Okay,
one.
okay, I'll pick Patrick.
Patrick is the name of the space cap. I said Johnny Boy's space box.
Okay.
Tessa, do you have anything?
The first thing that came to my head was Bertha.
For
Big Bertha.
Wait, I did know that.
Friendship 7.
I think Johnny Boy's space box is
That's
right there.
in the back of my. That's like way back here in my
That was
brain.
something you learned in homeschool.
In homeschool, yeah.
In homeschool.
Try again.
Let's
since-
pick a new one. Yeah,
yeah.
Tessa, you want to
Yeah.
go for again?
Sure.
Johnny Boy's space box.
What city
Oh,
hosted the
there we go.
2012 Summer Olympics?
There we
Oh
go.
no.
2012 Summer Olympics.
That's when like the world was gonna end.
Yes, it was before the world was gonna end. 2012 Summer Olympics.
No cheating.
I'm not cheating. I know
No,
this.
I can see what he's doing.
Okay, good.
Not cheating.
It's not the country that I'm thinking of, because that was the Winter Olympics. No, that was the Summer Olympics 4 years earlier.
I don't think I've ever watched.
I watched the Olympics like a fucking crazy person.
When was the last
know
one?
it, I know it is.
2020?
2022.
And then it's 4 years before, or before that was
Oh, the
18.
last Summer Olympics was 2012 would have been 2018. So yeah, 2022 was the last Summer Olympics. 2020 was the last Winter Olympics, but they actually happened in 2021 because of COVID. I've got my answer. I'm locked in.
I literally have no idea.
I'm pretty sure I'm right.
Okay, I think I'm right too.
All right. You want to guess a city?
Nope. I'll let you guys guess.
No, you want to guess a city because if we're wrong and you end up being
Is it
closest,
like a city in the U.S. or is this like in the world?
pick a city.
Uh,
If you think they happened in the United States, then what city in the United States? If you think they happened in a different country, then what city in a different country?
Can I just say like Australia?
No, you have to say a city.
I don't know. Sydney.
Okay. Tessa?
Is it Rio?
That's what I said. I think it's Rio. London!
Ah!
Oh, God!
London? I don't remember
Okay.
that at all.
When was Rio? Was Rio 2018?
I
Who's
don't
closer?
know.
Oh, hold on. I'll pull it up. I'll pull it up. Don't do it on that because I have to show the screen.
Sorry. Goggle.
Google
You still spelled it wrong.
Maps.
Goggle me.
Look,
Goggle Maps.
Okay. I think you could just Google like the
Yeah,
mileage.
Rio's right out here on the coast, right?
It's in
It's
Brazil.
I know where it is, but where is it?
I don't know.
I don't know
Where the
either.
fuck is Rio?
Rio de Janeiro.
Okay, so the bottom hump in
I
London.
think you guys win.
There's no shot we don't win, right? Yeah, because Sydney is on the East Coast,
Yeah, you guys win.
so we win that. When were the
Wait, how do we win?
because we were
Because you guys are
closer to London.
Oh,
26. Oh, I said 2018. That was 6 years later. 2018 was
oh,
6 years later. 2016 was 4 years later. So
dang.
yeah, if I'd said
I
the
don't.
right year for the next Summer Olympics after these ones, my brain would have caught up with me and realized that 2016 was Rio.
I just don't remember London at all.
Neither do I.
Like I don't remember that ever happening.
Okay, so
Because the
Tessa,
world was supposed to be ending.
so I will take the 2 points.
And I already bought you food.
Hee hee.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 10 points. You got 2.
Sorry, I don't know a lot of
And now next week restarts.
Yep.
The 6-week period. So gotta
I actually bought you food twice, Joe.
you did. But that second one didn't count.
Okay. The
Anyways,
second one I was just
Tessa.
being nice.
Where can the people find you on social media? If you'd like to shout anything out, go right ahead.
Oh my gosh.
Viral.
Instagram, Taper Tessa. Taper. TAPIR Tessa. That's where you can find me.
Anywhere
I
else?
do have a TikTok, but I just post random stuff on there. I don't even know what my thing is. We don't need to advertise that.
I don't advertise mine.
That is perfectly fine. Anything else you want to shout out while we've got you? Not specifically in relation to you, but just anything in general.
Stream Eternal Sunshine by Ariana Grande.
Good.
And then Tessa, what is your eat of the week? So what is the best thing that you had to
ate
eat
this week?
I went to Summer House at Disney Springs and there was this like turkey club sandwich kind of thing. It seems basic, but this mustard they had on it was like the seed kind, like real.
Yeah.
It was just crunchy. Oh, with the Havarti. Have you ever had Havarti cheese?
I think so.
It's so good. I just like recently just got. Oh, Joe. Anyway,
Just
forgot. Yeah.
him.
I just recently had it for the first time, and I've been obsessed with it. But it was really good. That was my eat of the week.
Play.
Very good. Kira?
Kira That Love Day on Instagram and Disney with Kira on
Kira That Love Day.
Kira That Love Day and Disney with Kira, both on Instagram. My eat of the week was that poke bowl that's sitting in your fridge right now that I went and got.
Mm.
It was my eat of the week the last time I had it too. So
Mm.
very good.
Never had a poke bowl.
You should try it.
Eh.
You can get it without raw fish.
Hmm. Maybe then.
It's like rice and
Is it
like
cold?
yeah,
Eh.
Yeah.
but it's not like cold. Like it's like room temperature ish.
Yeah, I prefer
Yeah.
warm food.
But you eat you've had sushi.
Yeah, sushi.
Yeah,
You
like
sushi?
once every
And
4
it's
months I have
sushi in a
sushi.
bowl.
Yeah,
Yeah.
something about the convenience of sushi being rolled up for me.
Mm.
It's really
Okay.
It's making my head hurt.
Sorry. Everybody has their thing, right? Anyways, you can follow me on my photography Instagram, Sharky_photography. My regular Instagram is Secret Agent Sharky, and my YouTube channel, youtube.com/@JoeSharky7. My eat of the week.
My chicken alfredo.
No, chicken alfredo was last week. I'm gonna go with with
Hmm.
you
Gotta
know,
use my
I'm
blade.
gonna keep it basic. I made a frozen pizza, Red Baron pizza the other day. Love me some frozen pizza.
Pizza.
Add a little bit of Italian seasoning on it, some hot sauce.
Ooh. That sounds
What is
good.
So
that?
I love frozen pizza.
Mm.
It's arguably one of the best pizzas. Are you good?
Do you see that massive bruise on my arm?
I wouldn't call it massive by any stretch of the imagination.
Well, it looks small for that, but it's like.
Oh, I thought your tattoo. I thought you were showing your tattoo because it's not super clear. I was like, yeah, I see the bruises.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
Anywho.
Anyways, as for the podcast, you can follow us on Twitter at CSGPod. That is CSGPOD. Follow us on TikTok at The Shuffle Podcast. That's where we post our clips from the podcast. Follow us on Instagram at The Shuffle_podcast to see our reels. And subscribe on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, all at The Shuffle Podcast. Tessa, thank you so much for joining us. It has been a pleasure having you on.
Yay.
Thanks for having me.
I hope I didn't bully you enough to not come back.
No, I'll probably be back
All right.
Slay.
And next time, maybe you'll be
in
you'll be
person.
with us.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yay. And maybe we can have the tortoise with us.
And the tortoise.
I'm so excited to take the thumbnail clip.
Thank you guys so much for listening. Thank you so much for watching. We will talk with you guys next week. Bye, everybody.
Bye.